I was taught very young. My dad never finished high school, and it's always been, an education is the way to succeed in life. And I think historically, if you look at it, education in every civilization has been the key to prosperity in a civilization. My son and I play a game called Civilization 3. I don't know if you know that. But to get points, you got to get education, right? You got to get that point. It increases revenue. It increases a whole lot of stuff. So what the governor's proposing is counterintuitive. It doesn't make sense.
When do community college students need us the most?
Financially.
When do they need us
Economic
the most?
downturn.
When the economy is in the tank, when do community colleges students show up? They show up when the economy is tough. They realize, I need a better education, I need to be trained, I need a job. When do budgets get cut for higher education?
When the economy is bad.
When the economy is bad.
This is the wrong decision at the wrong time. We need to support education, and this is the gateway institution. If you look at the educated people in the state of California today, over 60% of them started in a community college. I did. I'm a graduate of this one. Okay. So this is where it starts. I'm the only person in my family to go to college, and it started with me going to a community college. It's important for us to understand that the basis for the continuation of our middle class, of all the benefits that all of you want, that your families need, start with a good education. And a good education gets you a good income, and that creates a good prosperity for everybody. So the commonwealth that we all want to develop is important to have a good educated citizenry. That is the future of this country. Now, the other thing I want to say to you is, because most of you aren't familiar with unions, you need to understand that collective action, this kind of action, changes the world. We have to be able to come together and join our forces and act in unison. Okay? You can't be individuals anymore. Look what's happened. Those who have come together in the upper echelons of our society are ruining this country. So we have to join in collective groups. Unions are a good start for that. So please, think about the collective good for everybody when we make decisions. Let's raise everybody's vote.
All right, guys, my name is Kenny Gutierrez, and I'm the AS Vice President for the following semester. And we have a responsibility as students. We have a responsibility to stand up for for our education. We can't expect someone else to do this for us. And by doing these small protests, like Mr. Yancey was saying, collective action. Collective action is the weapon of the masses. Just like the wars that are going on, it's an old man's war being fought by young people. This is going on here. This is a war of the social system. Our education is at stake. So we must battle back and fight the people who are making these choices for us. We did not make this choice. I took a break too, just like the gentleman that was saying. I took a break for a couple of years, and I realized I couldn't do that. I would do it without an education. My parents are immigrants, just like Okay. Yeah, my parents were immigrants too, and they instilled in me the importance of an education. They never received an education. They're illiterate, and they work very hard for their money, to make an earning, to make a living. So it's been drilled into me that how important education is. So I ardently pursue my education, and it does not hinder me to fight for my education when needed so, and we need every voice now.
By proposing funding cuts that will severely damage the quality of the community college education, the governor is putting the burden on new students. You did not create this problem. Poor budgeting and spending by the state government caused it. How about taxing luxury boats and planes? Or enact a severance tax on oil produced in California. $1 billion per year. We are the only state in the country with no tax on oil that's been taken out of our ground. I'm sorry. So they're taking away money for schools to educate you guys. So let's tax these companies for taking oil out of our ground. close loopholes, not our schools.
Yeah.